Okay. Today we're going to be doing a look inspired by Gladys from Weapons. So this is like kind of the look. I have this on the makeup artist, Leo Satkovich, who I believe was the makeup designer for the movie. So credit there. I'll show you some of my inspo pictures before we get into it. Just get to the back. He's got like that type of look. So that's the vibe, and I don't want to do too much with my hair, so I am going to do like my scarf to kind of have that look, and maybe do a little bit of ginger in the front. And I also have, I think, kind of similar sunglasses. So I'm going to be kind of using those plus the makeup to kind of do the look. I don't really have good earrings or outfit for it, so I'm kind of hoping that's enough. But I just thought the like character look was really iconic and maybe my future. So yeah, I wanted to do this look. Yeah, because it's like natural, but it's also a little rugged. So I'm going to try to do a mix of that. I was going to heavily moisturize, but then in the picture, she kind of looks like a little bit crusty at times because she's kind of the villain. So I'm going to keep the skin a little bit on the crustier end just to kind of make her a little spookier today. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my phone just for keeping that inspo pic up, and I may do a bit of some tutorial stuff on my phone if it's not too awkward on live, but we'll see where the vibe takes us today. Definitely gonna start with my Sunset Makeup White Foundation. Yeah, you can mix a bit, like go a little heavy on moisturizer to do this too, but I think I'll be okay because my skin, it's very humid out, so I'm not overly worried. I'm also not trying to get it to be like a pure white. It's kind of blends in with her skin. So I'm just doing like, I want it to cover, but not cake the skin. And I'm just gonna use, it's kind of not, you know, sometimes you gotta just do it. I'm gonna use the excess on my cup just to wet my sponge because I forgot to do that. And we'll just get started. But I don't know. I just was like, I feel like I might even be here for Halloween and I'll get into the look a little bit more. Like the costume side. But we'll see. And I did say I was going to do a goth look soon, and I haven't forgotten. I'm just like, it's kind of scheduled in with the rest. But I just also thought this look would be fun, so I did go for it. And I am going to make my brows a little bit on the ginger side, so I'm going to put the white foundation into my brows. Head to toe. I wish I was able to, like, in the live edit, like, the inspo pic here, but I guess that's the one downside. At least I don't know how to do it. I think you can do it on Twitch, but I don't know. I'm like an OG YouTube type of person. I feel like that's just where I watched all my makeup videos, so I just kind of want that vibe. Not that I may not end up doing more on Twitch eventually, but YouTube's just kind of that girl for me. But I like the chat vibe of Twitch. Like, I feel like it's more part of the culture. YouTube's, it's a bit more traditional. And because her look is a little bit more messy, I'm not like overly worried. But another thing, like the character is just older. That's part of the whole vibe. So we're going to kind of lean into that as well eventually. Okay, so we're on layer 1. I'm just going to add a little bit of the contour shade. I'm just going to kind of throw it just kind of scrunch the face just to add some and like I'm going to just kind of make the cheek to sag a little bit more by adding a bit of shadow here. And we're going to go over it with foundation. It's just kind of to make that undertone of there's something kind of spooky going on. That's why I'm using also like a very gray toned one. But we're still going to be snatched as well, so get that cheekbone going and that jawline. Okay. And now with even more water, and we're going to go back in with a little bit more of the foundation, but also like a lot less of it because I'm just trying to do a very light coat over what we've done. So I kind of tapped it out, but you can still see it. Maybe just a little bit more. And I'm putting it a little bit on my hair because I am going to turn the hair ginger later. But I'm just going to get that inspo picture up again. Okay. I need to get it. Okay, now we're just going to set it. Actually, I'm going to go in with, before I set, I want to actually get some deeper tones going. There. because she kind of has some redness here. Just keep in mind, she's kind of like rotting from the inside. So we're trying to kind of look like that. Just getting the inspo picture back up. Hold on. I'm going to show it again in case y'all, it's like this queen. So we're just kind of building the look up right now. And I'll also just take a little bit of that. Because we're going to do like an ombre of colors. So we're just building a base for now. And scrunching the face. So we kind of keep working on the kind of wrinkly texture just kind of through each layer. We'll start there. I'm looking pretty dead. And let's kind of set now with some translucent powder. I'm gonna take my big fluffy one today. And I'm just gonna scrunch my face and keep trying to set the fine lines, which is different than what you would do for a usual look. But I'm trying to set all my wrinkles. Good, thanks for joining. We're doing the Aunt Gladys makeup from that movie Weapons that's out right now. I just saw it and I loved her look. So we're gonna give it a try. I'm just kind of trying to get the right tones. She does have kind of ginger brows. So I'm just gonna go in with a more of like an orange bronzer kind of shade. Yeah, hey, thanks for joining. I don't know if you can see it. It's just subtle, but I'm just adding a little bit of like an orange tone because she is a ginger in the movie. And I might even go in with a brighter orange, actually. This is the Sunset Makeup Trippy Child palette. So I'm just going in with their light orange. She definitely has thinner brows, but I've kind of been saying I don't really feel like messing with my brows much lately, so I just make them part of the look. Okay, now we're going to kind of get into the more fun part, which is like her blush, her eyeshadows. She has like this crazy mascara, so I'm definitely going to do a tutorial for that because it's a bit more complex. It's a little hard to see what color eyeshadow. I'm a feeling it's a blue eyeshadow. I'm just going to see if the makeup artist has it posted. They must. I have a feeling though it's blue. Yeah, okay. I kind of zoom in so you guys can see. It's kind of like that. So we're going to do a really light look there, and I'm definitely going to kind of carve out the bottom of the brow. And it's very messy eyeliner under here. Okay. It's a bit more of a baby pink, actually. I think I'm going to go blush for now. And I kind of have it all over the nose too, it looks like. Like she kind of just throws it like this, it looks like. It's very messy and not necessarily overly shaping. And I want to kind of carve the brow a little bit. Because her brow goes very far up. So I just want that illusion. Just a little bit more extreme than maybe a typical brow. Let's try some of that blue eyeshadow now. I think I'm gonna apply with my finger because hers isn't so pigmented. So I kind of want to be able to play around with it a little bit. Because she has that like chaotic vibe. I also feel like she'd apply with the hand too. They're actually a little on the red side. I think I'm going to take some red. Okay, and now I want to kind of do those fine lines with a little bit of red and purple. We're slowly aging. I think I'm getting it. I haven't done like a aged look in a while, so I'm just playing around with the shading of it. Again, just really trying to kind of make the face look a little bit droopier. I think I look quite aged, maybe. Let's see if we're starting to get the look. Let me get some lipstick on, but I think we have a little bit of like altering to do. I'm just that I don't really have the right shade, but start with that. I'm gonna put some pink. And I want it to be very like liney. Just trying to figure out which shade I want to use. Try this coral actually. It's a little bit brighter though. She has really creepy teeth as well, so let's see. The icon herself. I'm gonna lighten the face up. I'm gonna squish my eye. I hope you all know the reference. We'll see. And the lashes are definitely like really weird. So yeah, I think we'll get into that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pause this, come back. I'm gonna see if I can get a better lip. I think I have one in the other room. 1 second. Fuck. Okay. Okay, and now we're gonna go really textured lips. Just gonna help with that weird texture she has. And go over the nose again. Because wait, I feel like y'all will get it. Wait. Thought about doing something like that. To wait. Now let me get the inspo. Hold on. We're not finished yet, but I feel like I need to convince everybody that we're actually onto something. I feel like we'll get there. The skin's not right though. But we're getting there. Let's do the eyeliner. It's a little pencil line, but I don't have a pencil on me right now. So we're just gonna take it's like right under. All right, and we're gonna take some of the blue. Let me get a mirror for this, actually. It's a little Okay. I think we're getting there. The skin was like too, I don't know, too juicy looking. I'm just gonna like tap this over. Okay, and I'm gonna do, it's actually a kind of pink in here, I just realized. And we're gonna do like the funky mascara. So it's really clumpy. So I'm gonna show you how you can get that effect. So we're gonna start with just a layer of mascara. I'm gonna use my Cheekbone Beauty mascara. It's just the one I use regularly. Throw it in everywhere. I'm being really messy with it because that's kind of the look. And I will just go over it with, you can use any powder. I'm actually going to use like a bronzer because it's a little too dark for me. And I'm just trying to get the lashes really clumpy. So I'm just really like pushing this powder in. And I'll put a little bit of that pink in as well. And go in again. I want them to be really clumped together. What that looks like. I think it's a little too blue, so I'm just going to take the contour and just kind of push it in and blend it in. I think that's okay. I don't think that's too bad of a recreation. I'm going to do the look again. Oh, I have to make the hair a little ginger too. So I'm actually going to take And we're just gonna like re-solidify the brow. Get that orange hair going. Oh, and she's like really rotten teeth. I forgot to do that. Hold on. Good thing white foundation already makes your teeth kind of yellowy. But it's just gonna like really grow. It's like nasty, right? But that is the look. And then you do like some of these. Do I not look like Miss Thing? Hold on. Inspo pic coming up. Okay. We slayed that. I'll see y'all in the next one. Post the good pics soon. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Marina.n.makeup. Follow, subscribe. New video coming soon. This one was actually very fun, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.